Hi. In my last video, I talked about how to build an AirGap server for Android and DroneEngage. This server allows you to control drone using isolated server without need for internet connection. The only missing thing is that you need to access your maps online. You need to access maps. Well, this is the only part I didn't cover in my last video, as it is an independent part and can be implemented in different ways. The first thing is to keep everything as is, because you are looking for having an independent server, yes, but you are not, you have an internet connection and you don't care that you are connected to internet or not, so you can make use of the map providers on internet, which is very good idea. But what if you don't have internet connection and you need to run a DroneEngage server? Then you need to build your own map server. There is a ready-made solution, which is to go to a Docker and build an OpenStreet tile server, and then use it instead of the map provider that is used here in web client. All you need to go is to open Android web client code, looking for this variable in this file jsglobal.js, and replace this line with a map provider that you are using. For example, in OpenStreetMap you are going to use this. If you are install it locally, then you will replace this with your IP, with the IP of the server that runs on OpenStreetMaps on your local network. The third solution, and the video will discuss this particular solution. Now we are going to discuss the third solution. Now I have running a AirGap DroneEngage server, and as we can see, there is a website that is accessible and running on that server, and this website is only a list of images. The script that is described in this video doesn't download these images, however it created this website. So this website, we will find it available on your AirGap DroneEngage server. Now we are going to see two things: how to fill these images, and this is the most important thing. Second thing is how to use this web, how to use these images from the AirGap server. Let's start by the easier part, which is how to point at these images. Here it is, the Raspberry Pi. I opened web client. I can open the file, which is global js underscore global.js. We can scroll down here. Okay, we will disable this line and we will enable this line. This is the same URL here, and this is the format of the images. Okay, we close it, and that's it. Now if we refresh this server, now I'm using these images. We can double check here. I'm using these images. As we can see, there are missing images because I downloaded only the images I want. For example, if I zoom out and want to zoom in here, for example, after a certain zoom level, I find no data because I haven't downloaded this data. But for example, if I zoom here, I can zoom here to my Cairo city. This is part of Cairo that I downloaded, so I can still zoom. I can zoom again. This is part I didn't download. This part I downloaded. I can zoom again. So as we can see, we have flexibility to download only the parts that we need. So you don't have to use OpenStreetMap and download a complete map of the world, or download only an area or a country, but you can choose different areas and download it with different level of details. And we will see how now. The tool that we will use is MapCacheTools. MapCacheTools is a tool that is developed in Node.js so that you can download it on Linux and Windows and Mac easily. You can even download it directly on Raspberry Pi using npm command. It is very straightforward. And this tool, you need only to define the location that you want download and define the zoom level and the output folder, and it will download images just like that. Okay, it's very easy, very straightforward. Thank you for watching this video. I hope now you have your own AirGap isolated server that is completely 100% isolated.